Hauling equipment. A lot of times when you live stream, I know everything is not ideal because I'm in a rush. Just disclaimer for the people. But you need one of these. I believe it's called like a crane because it gets hard when you have all types of equipment. You got to go back and forth, and then you'll be wore out. But you need something that you can haul everything at the same time. So I'm hauling this, and I'm gonna set up. My hair looking a little wild, but yeah, this is Alamedia. Just hauling all this equipment right here. Everything that I need to live stream. What's going on? I'm here at the church, setting up video for the live stream. Gotta walk up these stairs. So I pretty much getting everything set up. You can see the camera right here. That's camera 2. Be able to get a shot at that angle. And also, I'm getting everything set up for camera 1. First of all, when you set up for church events, any type of event, you have to make sure you have a checklist before you come, because you'll forget some things. And let's just say you need SDI. I know it's a mess and it's tape everywhere. I mean, ignore all of that. Just ignore, I'm gonna have everything neat. But this is SDI, so you have SDI, and then I needed you need a converter box because this type of camera does not have SDI. So you have to convert it. So these are the little things that you have to think about. Let me pull it back. When you dealing with stuff. Like even this, I got this HDMI, 2 HDMI, but this one, as you can see, the studio, that's why I like it so much, because it have all type of inputs. It got the HDMI, they got the SDI, and then they got the Cat5 Ethernet cable. And the thing I like about the Cat5 Ethernet cable, that it can not only play audio, video, and it can power the camera. That's camera 1, camera 2, and I got it all ran back here in this room. As you can see, like I said, I'm working out these cords. Ignore that. You got the tape. That's the way. You got the interface for the audio, for the sound people. The sound people is going to be up there. So we got a temporary cord ran down here so I can get a feed for the live stream. So what you need to understand is it's all about the little things, like making sure you have a lot of converter boxes, making sure you have Ethernet cable, like several, making sure that you have several HDMI cables, short and long, because you never know the situation that you're in to where you need to manipulate or switch off things. And also, don't be afraid to just try new things, because sometimes you be in a desperate situation to where you just need to make things happen. And sometimes you got to go against the rules. As they say, they look at it and be like, oh, you're not supposed to do this and do this. I'm like, you do what you got to do to get what you need to get and making sure everything's happy. I know I need a haircut. So just ignore how I'm looking. I just been on the move. All right, I'm going to come back and just explain to y'all what else I did. I got to make sure that everything is flowing right. I got to make sure everything's flowing right. I got to make sure that we got good internet. That's another video I need to do, is talk to y'all about the internet. It's so important for a live stream. Like, what do you do when your internet goes out? What softwares are good when your internet goes out? Because there's a lot of different software that's good until it's bad. I'm gonna have to explain it to y'all. I'm powering up things. Everything's not neat. They got the headsets. Just turning everything on so I can run a test. Okay, so as we see, Okay, camera 1 is working perfectly, which I'm very happy about that. So now I need to just trying to organize as I go. So now checklist. At this ministry they use Wirecast. They use Wirecast. I have mixed feelings about that hashtag, but I have to go to my car and get my book bag because I got all my converter boxes. Like I said, I see that I'm running SDI way down there, like maybe 200 feet all the way there. And then I need a converter box from SDI to HDMI for that camera to turn on. But I also need another converter box to change it back to HDMI because they have a Roland, which they don't have any SDI inputs in there, as you can see. So that's what you got to do. Sometimes you show up at different places and they got different things, so you have to be prepared at all times. So that's what I mean. You have to always be prepared at all times. I have that going. See, HDMI from the camera, so you got to make sure it says in. As it's going in, then it's coming out. See, it's converting, then it's going out to SDI. Like from that camera all the way in the back because I forgot the charger. So I gotta go all the way back. But that cord is ran all the way to this room, all the way right here. And I have to charge, there you go, I left it. I literally left it right here. So make sure that light is on. Make sure the light is on. Right now, I'm just gonna tuck that in. And that's what I've been saying the whole time. I know I keep reiterating everything over and over again, but it don't be the big things, it be small things that cause the whole thing to just not work. Because think about it, if you really need converter boxes and you don't have the chargers, so you ain't gonna have a camera 2 or a camera 1 or anything. So you have to make sure that you go through a checklist when you setting up everything. Even if it's basic, even if it's one camera, one HDMI cord, going straight into the computer, it don't even matter because you'll forget the charger for your computer. Oh, look, it turned on instantly, see? It works just fine. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave it on and check to see if it's any flickers. And if it's flickers, then you need to make sure that you have a backup converter box and you need to have a backup cords. You got to back up HDMI. You have to have backup everything. You got to have backup everything because cords and everything goes out. I'm talking about everything. I have a backup everything. I have a backup tripod. I have a backup, even I got a backup camera if I have to. Everything needs to be backed up. You need to always have that because in the middle of a concert or the middle of church service, things can switch, change. Even a computer, I have a backup computer. Because even when things just shut off, then you just have a secondary thing ready and nothing won't be lost. Nothing won't be lost. So I got to set up things on the software. Got to connect the internet, got the audio, got the Yamaha speakers, which I love. Got the TV, got the Mac. Everything's connected, as you can see. So what I got to do is I got to run a test with the colors. I got to get the colors right. I got to get both cameras to match as much as I can. And then run tests with everything. Just go through, switch, go through it. Make sure everything. All right, what I'm doing now is I'm setting up this hard drive, external hard drive, so you can record the broadcast. But this is a new Mac, so new Macs only come with FireWire input, so you need to get an adapter. That's been working for a long time, pretty good. The J5 Create, I have a link. The Maxwell converter, pretty much everything. Maxwell converter to is leaving here, it's going through here so we can have video feed to this right here. If you got any questions, please feel free to leave it in the comment section. All right, this is Alan Media. We out. Peace.